And finally in sports, we profile Janny Sikazwe, Zambia's only FIFA referee, proudly carrying the Zambian flag high. Musenge Mulimba caught up with the celebrated referee in Kapiri and brought us the following report.
He is Zambia's most decorated football referee. His hard work on the pitch has won him many accolades and praise not only in Zambia but worldwide. Humble as he is, Janny Sikazwe has achieved what many referees on the continent can only dream of. A FIFA referee, Sikazwe has officiated some of the biggest matches in football. Sikazwe already has the FIFA Club World Cup and AFCON finals under his belt. I caught up with him in Kapiri, Mponshi, and this is his story.
I really wanted to become a player, but I remember the issue of refereeing, came from my dad. My dad was also a referee, though he didn't reach the level of a FIFA referee. Yeah, but he was officiating the Premier League here in Zambia. He encouraged me of becoming a referee. I remember the time I was in grade 9.
Born in Kabwe and a St. Paul's product, becoming a referee was not on his bucket list. Following his father's footsteps, Janny Sikazwe was given his first match. In 2003, he officiated his first Super League match. By 2007, Sikazwe had already won local awards and CAF came calling.
It was very nice because I was given that appointment on my birthday. So I was like, okay, this is another gift for my birthday. So it was nice. It was in Osaka. And it was after that experience that I had. People couldn't believe that I could disallow a goal for the home team where I stay. And the game was abandoned. I had to stick to my own guns. I was like, who is this young man who can do this? Invite him to Osaka.
Then his big break came. Sikazwe was among several referees named to officiate at the 2012 AFCON.
AFCON, I did one. I was meeting those people like for the first time. They was looking at this young man to say, can he have the guts to do, more games and stuff, There are a lot of pressure, going on, especially during the tournament and stuff. So they look onto people, can he handle this, and stuff, yeah. The experience was wonderful, and I wasn't really much disappointed to do only one game. I said, it's fine. I'm sure people have seen what I'm capable of doing, so I know another chance will come.
Since then, Sikazwe has become a regular at the AFCON, Africa's biggest football tournament. In December 2016, Sikazwe took charge of one of his biggest matches, the FIFA Club World Cup.
I did expect that, though I didn't expect to get the finals. The reason was that, looking on to the way Africa has been put in terms of refereeing, it's very, very difficult, yeah. But I just told myself to say, hey, Jan, here where you are, you've come to compete, not to participate. So I just went there to say, okay, let me work. Let me compete with these so-called wise. Because what it is that when they look onto the issue of wise, they say these are the people can do things. So I said, no, I really need to compete with them.
The Zambia FIFA referee feels the standards of refereeing both in Zambia and the continent has improved.
I've watched people, sometimes I may not be committed maybe over the weekend. I may be here watching on TV. I watch them. I say, this is what we need. This is what FIFA needs as well, So we have the potential here in Zambia. There are other referees that can do it. If they are given the chance to do it, definitely, people can appreciate their services.
Asked how he keeps his cool on the pitch, Sikazwe told this reporter that he gets by because he does not support any team.
As referees, we are like the judges. We have to be fair. We just have to be in between. If the other team has committed something, you just have to go for it. So if you have something in mind to say, oh, this is my team, then you're not going to do a better job.
Janny Sikazwe also has a life away from the pitch. A civil servant in the Ministry of Education, Sikazwe is an assistant district research coordinator.
A God-fearing person, a Christian, and a father of 3 children, 2 boys with 1 girl, married of course, yes, and he's a teacher by profession, and he's also a CAF and referee, a FIFA referee.
His wife and boss had nothing but praise for Sikazwe.
He is humble, very loving and courageous. That's what I like about him. When he sets his mind on something, he will definitely work hard and achieve that thing.
Janny is an extraordinary young man, full of life and very organized. I say so because he has the responsibility in the education sector, but at the same time he finds time for his sports. What he learns, he passes on to the others. Even material things, I must mention that jerseys and boots, he's grooming some young men and women to follow his footsteps.
Janny Sikazwe's eyes are now set on the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia.
Abilities are there. I was just talking to the man in charge in Qatar Football Association, where they are requesting me to go and just handle maybe about 3 games there. Yeah, just to share with our colleagues in the Asia part of the world. Yeah, so it's possible. If they have seen something in you that they need to be shared with other colleagues, it's very possible.
Musenge Mulimba, ZNBC Sports in Kapiri, Mponshi district.
On that sporting item, we end today's edition of Newsline, a news and current affairs program from ZNBC Kitwe Studios. Be sure to join us next week for yet another interesting edition of Newsline. On behalf of the entire